Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, which I'm sure you are, my name is Victoria. I'm 27 and I have an almost 1-year-old named Nicholas who is sitting over there playing. I realized that I have pretty consistently uploaded a video once a month for the last 7 months. I've never really talked about myself. I've kind of always made my content about Nicholas, which is fine because he's the LOML, love of my life. And these videos are for me to be able to look back in a couple of years and see what Nicholas was doing, and for Nicholas to look back on and watch and see what he was doing. He's awake. I usually film these videos while he's sleeping, but today he is up. He just woke up from his nap and he's going to be over in his play center playing, but I do have the door open because he needs to see his mama. He's a mama's boy. So today we're going to be doing the get to know me tag. I looked on Google. I found like 250 questions. I narrowed it down to about 30 that I felt were relevant and exciting to hear about. So where did you grow up? Obviously my eye got itchy right now. Where did you grow up? So I grew up in Ontario, which is a province in Canada. Canada is the country that I live in, and I live about 45 minutes without traffic outside of Toronto. I'm about 20 minutes north of Brampton, 20 minutes north of Woodbridge. I grew up in a small town where we still live. It was a lot smaller when I was growing up. It's really expanded over the last few years, but that's where we are. Who is your best friend? So I would have to say my best friend is a lovely lady named Erin. I actually only met her probably about 7 or 8 months ago. I downloaded the Peanut app shortly after Nicholas was born. I think I heard about it through an advertisement on YouTube on one of the mommy vloggers that I watch, and I downloaded the Peanut app. I met a girl on Peanut who has a son that's born 2 days after Nicholas. And when I told her Nicholas was born December 13th, she's like, oh my God, I have a friend whose daughter's born December 13th. So that would be Erin. Her daughter Lauren is born December 13th, same as Nicholas. And the four of us basically do everything together. How tall are you? I am 5'4". Dogs or cats? Definitely dogs. What year were you born? 1992, which makes me 27. Are you in or have you gone to college? So in Canada, there's college and university. They're different. So I went to university. I graduated from university. I studied. I studied at a school called the University of Guelph Humber. So Guelph University is in Guelph, Ontario, but they have a Humber campus, which is in Rexdale, Ontario, and it's affiliated with Humber College. So it's a 4-year degree program, but if you only finished 3 years, you got a diploma. So it's a degree diploma program. It was a collaborative program. I'm talking out my butt. Anyways, so it was a media program. I did my focus in journalism, and that's that. I graduated in 2015. What is your favorite drink? My favorite drink is, I drink water most often, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite. If I had to choose, my favorite drink is probably orange juice. You're wearing perfume. What scent is it? It is Viva La Juicy by Juicy Couture. Tea or coffee? Definitely coffee. What sports do you play or have you played? I don't play sports currently, and I've only ever really played soccer. Who are your favorite YouTubers? My favorite YouTubers, I guess my favorite vlogging family is KK and Baby J. And my favorite YouTuber outside of Karen and Kwa would be Trisha Paytas, probably. What is your idea of your dream date? So my dream date idea would be sitting on the couch, eating pizza, watching TV. How would you describe your fashion sense? I don't have fashion sense. What is your go-to hairstyle? When my hair was longer, my go-to hairstyle would have been the messy bun on the top of my head. But then after Nicholas was born, hi big boy, what are you doing? After Nicholas was born, I was always wearing my hair up, and when I got like my postpartum hair loss, it was all from right here. So if you can see, like, I've got a lot of baby hairs in this layer. of hair that all fell out. I was literally bald right above my ears, but a lot of it's grown back. Now that my hair is shorter, this is kind of my go-to hairstyle. I just like straighten it really fast after it's dried, and I kind of just walk around like this. How many siblings do you have? I have 3 siblings. I have 1 older brother and 2 younger sisters. What is your go-to fast food order? Well, it depends where I'm going. If I'm at McDonald's, my go-to order would be a 10-piece nugget, medium fry, medium root beer. If I'm at Wendy's, my go-to order would be the spicy chicken sandwich combo, just the small fry, small root beer, whatever it comes standard with. If I'm at Kentucky Fried Chicken, my go-to is Big Crunch sandwich. But I don't like the fries. I usually just get a Big Crunch sandwich. If I'm at Taco Bell, my go-to order is 2 soft taco supremes with a fry supreme and a root beer. If I'm at, where else do I go? Let's say Subway. If I go to Subway, I get a 12-inch assorted sub on Italian herbs and cheese with lettuce, cucumber, black and green olives, hot peppers, jalapenos, sub sauce and mayonnaise, and not toasted, which was hard because when I was pregnant, I stayed away from Subway because really the assorted is the only sub that I like. And try to think of other fast food places, but I think I've narrowed it down and I've given you a good variety of what I eat. Do you use PC or a Mac? I use a iPhone, which is Mac, and I have a Lenovo computer, which is, I guess, PC and Windows. Describe your first crush. Okay, so I don't really know like who my first crush was, but I can describe my like elementary school boyfriend. He was short, he was a little bit chubby, he had a big nose that always had boogies in it, and he had a big nose, but he had also big nostrils, and he always had boogers, and he had curly hair with frosted tips. What theme parks have you been to? I've been to Wonderland, which is, I know, like a half hour from my place. And I've been to Disney World or Disneyland. I'm not really sure. It's the one that's in Orlando, Florida. Who was your childhood best friend? So my childhood best friend, and I probably would have considered to be my best friend right up until Nicholas was born, is a girl named Brittany. We met in the 3rd grade. We were best friends for a lot of years. We're still friends. We never had a falling out or anything, but she has a son. He is going to be 10 in December. 10 in December. My son is 1 in December. Her son is 10 in January. He's going to be 10 in January. I guess we're in different stages of our lives now. She's got herself a serious boyfriend, and they bought a house together, but she still lives here in town, but I never see her. I think like having Nicholas kind of like opened my eyes to the fact that I'm a better friend than I have, if that makes sense. I've been a better friend to people than they are to me, and you kind of live and you learn. What was your dream job as a kid? As a kid, I always wanted to be an author. I've always loved books and I've always loved to read. And my dream job would have been to write a novel. What is your coffee order? So if I'm going to like Tim Hortons or McDonald's, I get a medium coffee with 3 milk and 2 sugar. If I'm going to Starbucks, in the summertime, I get a venti iced caramel macchiato, extra caramel, but not Cali style. Just put that right on the top. And in the wintertime, I usually get a venti white chocolate mocha, but I have been getting the venti caramel brulee latte. I never had it before this year and I actually really like it. I love eggnog, but I can't get into the eggnog drinks, and I'm not a pumpkin spice person. So I know people get so excited for pumpkin spice lattes, and to tell you the truth, I do not like them. But I love pumpkin pie. Don't know why I don't like pumpkin spice. Sweetie pie, what are you doing? What are you doing? Making lots of noise for mama. Here you are. What is your favorite thing to order on Uber Eats? McDonald's is kind of my go-to on Uber Eats. Who is your celebrity crush? Celebrity crush. I don't think I meant to leave this one on because I don't really have a celebrity crush. I don't follow celebrities on Instagram or nothing like that. But if I had to choose somebody, I'd probably just say Joseph Gordon-Levitt. What are your pet peeves? Did I mean to leave that one on there? Probably not. My pet peeves are people who chew loud. What do you do in your free time? In my free time, typically, before Nicholas, my free time looked really different. Now in my free time, I kind of just binge watch YouTube videos while he's napping, and I clean. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is lavender. What are your favorite values in friends? I think to be a good friend, I think you just gotta be there. I think you gotta put your time out to see people. For me, like I'm like a generous person. I have a generous heart. And what I've realized over the last few months is it doesn't really come down to money. Like money that I've put into friendships isn't what bugs me. It comes down to the time. Like I've invested time into a lot of my friendships and I haven't gotten that time back. So I would say time. Put time out to see how your friends are doing. Put time out to visit. Put time out just to hang out. You know what I mean? Like put time in just to text. Like I think to show somebody you care about them, you need to like acknowledge that they exist. What is one thing you wish people knew about you? One thing I wish people knew about me. Honestly, I think because I'm like laid back by nature and I don't really let things affect me, I think I want people to know like I get bothered by things that people get bothered by. I just don't express my feelings appropriately. Like I'm like I feel like I bottle things up and then people are like, oh, you bottle it up, you're eventually gonna explode. I just don't explode. I'm just like a bottler and I let things silently bug me, but I never bring them to the surface because I don't like confrontation. But that would probably be the thing. Like, even though I don't seem bothered, I'm probably bothered. What social media are you addicted to? I'm not addicted to social media. Like, my phone is on the floor or in a corner, probably 12 hours of the day. And that's almost the only hours I'm awake. But in the morning and before bed, I religiously check Instagram. How do you get along with your family? I get along with my family swimmingly. You are going out with friends. Describe your night. So since the only friends I have right now are friends with small babies, our night would probably consist of staying in with our children, watching them play while we eat pizza. And what are you happiest with in your life? And I think the thing that I can confidently say I'm happiest with my life is my son. He is so amazing. He turns 1 soon. I feed him in the nighttime still. He still wakes up. We were doing good where he was sleeping right through the night, but now he's waking up once a night, which I'm actually loving. And it's just so quiet and it's so dark and it's just him and I. And I'll feed him and then he's in my arms and he's like sleeping, but he's not sleeping. So I give him little kisses and he'll smile. And I just can't believe that 1 year has already gone by. And it breaks my heart, but it makes me so happy to see him like growing and learning and becoming interested in things. And he's just too perfect. Aren't you? You're a handsome, perfect boy. But yes, you are. As long as you know, you're mama's star. Anyways, so that's it for this video. I'm going to go snuggle and play with my son. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.